the Nikon D5000. As you can remember, the other day I done an unboxing for it. So the highlights of this camera are the vari-angle screen on the back, as you can see here. It's got HD video, it's got 19 scene modes on it, and it's got dust reduction technology. The camera itself has got a 12.3 megapixel CMOS sensor, which is the same as the D90 and D300, which are much higher graded cameras really. It also has a 200 to 3200 ISO range for low light and shooting, and that is expandable by using the high 1, low 1 settings, which will then take it up to 100 to 6400 ISO. This is kind of like allows for much better low light and shooting. The camera also has a quiet mode, which is really basically for whenever you're at churches or ceremonies or conferences, anywhere where you really need to be quiet. Instead of clicking away at the camera, it takes that feature away and puts in a silent feature. For focusing, the D5000 uses a Multicam 1000 system, which is an 11-point AF system, so you really have a choice of any focal point you want. Also in the live view system, which is this part at the back, okay, you have a choice of the wide AF, selectable focus, subject tracking and face detection. The camera has a D-lighting system, which allows you to keep more detail in the shadow shooting, so when you're taking photographs and it's overcast or you're in a shadowy situation, rather than those particular parts of the photograph coming out all black, you're still going to have quite good detail in the shadows. The lens that comes with the D5000 is an 18 to 55 to 35 to 56 G series lens with VR technology, which is right here, as you can see. The VR stands for vibration reduction, so it tries to eliminate any shakiness within the camera when you're taking video or photographs. It also has a 1080 by 720p movie mode. Now that's not full HD quality, but the video quality, as I'm sure you'll be able to tell from some of the videos that I've just recently done on using this camera, obviously this particular video, especially from the back part here, isn't being taken on the HD camera, but you should be able to see the video quality difference. Now the downside of this is the back screen size here is a 2.7 inch screen, as opposed to many of the cameras that are coming out now that have got 3 inch screen at the back. Now for me personally, I don't really see this as a problem, but I'm sure for professional photographers which may need to do quite a bit of editing on this camera, which is a feature that's available to you, the bigger screen is going to be much better. Another downside to this is that this is a 230,000 dots resolution, which is really quite low, in considering a lot of the cameras that are coming out at the minute are 930,000 dots. So again, for me personally, I don't really find this a downside, but I can see why it would be a downside for professional photographers. Now the actual form of the camera, it's quite a chunky camera, very heavy. Good grip on it here. You can see that when you put your fingers around the grip, you still got plenty of room there, and your thumb rests nicely on the tracking for the aperture. At the top here we've got the scene settings. You go around the automatic or video. To go into the video, you press the LV button right at the back. Let me just open this up, and when you turn it on, you can see that it's quite intricate at the back. You can just see it going through all the scene settings here. That's for sprinting, sport, babies, scenery, portrait, night. That's if you want to completely take the flash off it. Auto feature. And that's all the scenes on it. These buttons down the side here are quite well placed, because when you're holding the camera and you're using the focus on the lenses, this hand is well away from these areas here, so you're not going to accidentally hit them. On the side here as well, just you've got a HDMI, which is obviously for the video. Many mini display and USB, which is quite handy. Down around the side here is your SD slot, and right on the bottom there you've got your camera slot as well. Or camera slot? Sorry, battery slot. And that just comes in and out. Overall guys, I'm really impressed with the camera. I think for an amateur or somebody halfway through maybe learning about photography, that type of thing, it's a really good camera, really good buy. There's a lot of cameras that are in this range out there on the market that hold similar specifications. The Canon D500, it's either D500 or D550, has similar qualities to this camera. It's in the same pricing range. This camera cost me £499, but it has full HD video. However, the reason I chose this one over the Canon was because in terms of the lenses and stuff like that, there seems to be a better choice. Not more of a choice, but a better choice in types of camera for the Nikon. And it's really the name as well, the Nikon name that I went with, which is quite, popular for cameras. So that's it guys, that's my review for the Nikon D5000. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, any further questions you'd like to ask, leave them in the comments. Don't forget, go across to techplanet30.com for more reviews on this particular camera. Something that I don't have at the minute is photo quality, which I planned on doing at the weekend, but due to my back being really quite sore, I wasn't able to get out and about and get the photographs taken that I wanted to get. So if you follow me on Twitter, keep up to date with me on Twitter, you'll see that I'll be putting the photographs on as soon as you can get out and about and get some good shots taken. Thanks very much guys for watching, and speak to you all later. Bye.